So you want to know what are the best things to do in Eureka, California? Great, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to discuss the top things to do in Eureka. Number 14, Old Town Eureka. The Old Town Waterfront District is a restored area with original 1800s Victorian buildings. Since it avoided 1960s redevelopment, it still shows what early California port towns looked like. You can walk past detailed architecture, browse independent bookstores, check out local art galleries, and shop in quirky boutiques. There's also Sidewalk Cafe to grab coffee or a meal while strolling the boardwalk along the bay. As you further explore this part of the city, you will see more preserved buildings and waterfront features, showing its past as a supply hub for nearby gold rush sites. Number 13, the Redwood Discovery Museum. The Redwood Discovery Museum is a hands-on children's museum focused on science, art, and the redwood ecosystem. Kids can build, create, and examine through rotating exhibits that cover everything from forest habitats to simple machines. It's run by a local nonprofit and designed to keep young visitors active and curious. If you're traveling with children, this indoor stop offers a mix of learning and play in one spot. You won't need much time to get through it, but it's a helpful break if the weather turns or the kids need something engaging. Number 12, Sequoia Park Zoo. Sequoia Park Zoo combines animal exhibits with access to a redwood forest, all within the city. You can see red pandas, flamingos, snakes, and turtles, or take kids to the petting barn and watershed play area with clear underwater views of salmon and otters. The Redwood Skywalk lets you walk high among the trees and learn about the forest from above, though it closes during bad weather. Right next to the zoo is a 67-acre park with redwood trails, a duck pond, picnic spots, and playgrounds. The paved Sequoia Creek Trail, another highlight of the park, is stroller and wheelchair friendly. There's also a flower garden and seasonal events, so check ahead if you're looking for extras. Number 11, Humboldt Bay. Humboldt Bay offers kayaking, year-round fishing, and some of the best bird watching on the Pacific Flyway. You might spot godwits, loons, pelicans, or even buy crabs straight off the boat at Woodley Island's marina. The island also has protected bird habitat and the relocated Table Bluff Lighthouse. If you visit in summer, Arcata's Oyster Festival draws crowds with fresh local oysters. In spring and fall, nearby Arcata Marsh and the Wildlife Refuge in Loleta host bird events tied to migration. The bay supports a local aquaculture industry and is home to 4 forested watersheds. Though once hidden from explorers, it's now one of California's largest coastal bays north of San Francisco. Number 10, the Carson Mansion. Now known as the Ingomar Club, the Carson Mansion is one of the most photographed Victorian homes in the U.S. It is known for its towers, turrets, and detailed woodwork. Built in 1884 by lumber baron William Carson to keep workers employed, it blends styles like Queen Anne and Italianate using redwood, white mahogany, and other imported woods. Though you can't go inside, it was sold in 1950 and is now a private club focused on its preservation. You can admire the exterior and take photos from the sidewalk. Across the street is the Pink Lady, another ornate home Carson built for his son. Both homes reflect the city's lumber wealth and influence on local architecture. Number 9, the Clark Museum. The Clark Museum in Old Town showcases Humboldt County's past through exhibits on native cultures, the gold rush, and the lumber and fishing industries. It is housed in a 1912 former bank with a striking terracotta front. Inside, you'll see period rooms with Victorian furniture and displays of daily life from earlier times. A large section features one of the top Native American collections in the U.S., with baskets, regalia, and tools from tribes like the Wiyot, Yurok, and Hoopa. You can also stop by the gift shop for locally made crafts and books. Number 8, Eureka Boardwalk and Marina. The Eureka Boardwalk runs along the Old Town waterfront and gives you easy access to fishing, kayaking, and bird watching. Local fishing boats still bring in black cod and pink shrimp, so you'll see working vessels coming and going. Free events like the Thursday night summer concert series and the 4th of July street fair add extra fun if you're around during those times. You can grab a bench to watch the harbor or try the Bayfront restaurant for Italian and Japanese dishes with a view. The boardwalk is open 24/7 and is a good place for walking, people watching, or just taking in the harbor atmosphere. By the way, check the links in the description for the ultimate guide on saving money while traveling, plus recommended tour operators in Eureka. Number 7. King Salmon Beach. King Salmon Beach sits just west of Eureka, facing strong winds and waves from the Southern Ocean. You'll reach it by walking through sand dunes, where cliffs rise on one end and a long beach stretches on the other. It's not safe for swimming, but you can surf or fish from the shore. There's also a lookout at Tukalup for spotting whales between September and June. If you're up for more, 3 coastal trails offer different views and walking challenges. One route, the Clifftop Walk, runs between Tukalup and Point d'Entrecasteaux, where you'll see cliffs, wild surf, and hardy coastal plants adapted to strong ocean winds. Number 6. Lost Coast Brewery. Lost Coast Brewery offers free tours where you can see how their beers are made and enjoy a few samples. The tap room serves a wide range of year-round and seasonal brews, like a rich winter brawn, a Belgian-style white ale, and even a watermelon-flavored beer. If you're hungry, grab some fish and chips while you try different brews. The brewery was started in 1986 by 2 women who left their day jobs to follow their dream of making beer. The original cafe is in a restored 1892 building downtown, and the main brewery, with tours and a gift shop, is on the south end of Eureka. You don't need a reservation, just stop by thirsty. Number 5. Humboldt Botanical Garden. Humboldt Botanical Garden sits just south of town near College of the Redwoods and offers a peaceful break with trails, flower beds, and ocean views. You'll find a butterfly house, meditation labyrinth, frogs near garden ponds, and metal art tucked among native and exotic plants. The mix of Mediterranean and coastal climates makes it ideal for plant lovers and bird watchers. If you want to linger, bring binoculars or a picnic. There are both easy and rugged trails, depending on how far you want to roam. The garden also hosts events from weddings to kids' parties. Number 4. Eureka Events. Eureka hosts fun, offbeat events year-round. In March, locals dive into Humboldt Bay for the Perilous Plunge, a costume-filled fundraiser for children's programs. May brings the Eureka Chinatown Street Festival with lion dancing and performances near the Clark Museum. Also in May, the Kinetic Sculpture Race kicks off in nearby Arcata. Teams peddle wild, human-powered art across sand, water, and roads. From April to November, you can catch fast-paced Humboldt roller derby bouts in town. In July, the Humboldt Folklife Festival in nearby Blue Lake offers a week of live folk music and dancing. October's Redwood Coast Music Festival fills Eureka with jazz, blues, and country acts from around the world. Number 3. Madaket Cruise. Madaket, the oldest passenger ferry still operating in the U.S., offers a 1-hour narrated cruise along Eureka's waterfront. You'll hear stories about Humboldt Bay's early discoveries, timber industry, shipping, local tribes, and wildlife. The Madaket, built in 1910 and now a historic vessel, runs seasonally from mid-May to October. Cocktail cruises happen Wednesday through Saturday at 5:30 p.m., and you can buy tickets on board. It also has the smallest licensed bar in California. Cruises depart from the foot of C Street, with parking available nearby on D Street. Number 2. Fort Humboldt. Fort Humboldt sits on a bluff with views of Humboldt Bay and has exhibits on both military and logging history. You can walk through a restored hospital building with displays about the fort's short-lived military past, including a tie to Ulysses S. Grant. Outside, there's a grassy area with picnic tables and a large collection of old logging equipment like steam donkeys and locomotives. A small museum covers the region's timber industry. The site also hosts occasional events. Check the schedule if you want to time your visit. Number 1. Blue Ox Millworks. Blue Ox Millworks is a working historic site where you can see 1800s-era craftsmanship in action. You can watch antique woodworking machines shape detailed trim and molding used in projects as far-reaching as the White House. You'll also see a blacksmith shop, a boat-building workshop, a ceramics and plaster studio, and the country's largest collection of human-powered barns equipment. The site includes a working print shop that runs on antique letterpress machines. You can walk through at your own pace or call ahead for a guided tour. Click here to watch this video.